Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Cooper's Amputee Lifestyle, and we are here in beautiful Tahiti, French Polynesian island, and today we're going to do a review on Odepro's ND51 Dive Light. What an amazing dive light. This thing is a big meaty dive light. When we turn it, we hit the button, we turn it on, we're going to have 2,500 lumens at 1 hour runtime. Hit the button again, it's going to be 1,000 lumens at 2 hours and 50 minutes runtime. And the third setting, 300 lumens at 11 hours runtime. But that's not just it. If we hold the button down, it goes into a strobe mode at 2,500 lumens in the strobe mode. Hit it again, goes back to the original setting, and then we can turn it off. So it's going to be high, medium, low, off. Let's open up and see what else we got in this package. So here is the ND51 Odepro Dive Light. All the specs for it are on the back right here. There's the dive light itself. It comes with one battery. The battery's already in the light. Let's open it up and take a look. We have charging station. The cord that goes to the charging station comes with 2 spare O-rings, a lanyard, warranty card, and the operator's manual. Instead of using this lanyard, I'm going to show you what else we're going to use. So instead of using the lanyard that's going to be on your wrist or attached to your BCD that's going to get caught on a piece of reef or shipwreck, we're going to go with a retractable cable. So this guy can extend out and we can clip it on our D-rings, and if we're done using it, it'll pull right back to its original position. That's going to be the much safer way to use one of these dive lights, is these little retractable cables. The weight of the dive light, it's kind of a big chunky dive light, but that's okay. It's going to be probably about a few pounds is the weight of the dive light. That's still pretty good for traveling. Only comes with one battery, so I would definitely get a second battery. I'm going to show you with that battery, because if you got the dive light on the highest setting, 2,500 lumens, that's only going to be good for an hour. That's basically one dive. So if you go out and you buy a second battery, this battery is going to be the 5,000 milliamp 3.7 volt battery. I'll put a picture of that right up there so you guys can see. Definitely buy a second battery. There's also 2 O-rings on this light. The light is rated for 150 meters. That's basically 492 feet deep. So you could take this light down at deep tech diving depths if possible. The listing for this dive light is going to be in the description below. Very inexpensive dive light, great quality dive light. All the specs for the dive light are going to be in the description below as well. You know, now that we covered all the basics of this light, I think it's time to put it to the test. So we're going to do some diving with the dive shop on site right here, Top Diving down in Tahiti, French Polynesian Islands. We're going to cruise out and we're going to do some dive sites out there testing this light. Let's get on the water. Let's go get wet. Tahiti is such a great diving destination. So much clarity, so much life, so much coral. Let's use this dive light, the ND51 Dive Light by Odepro, and go look for some critters to film. So here's what the ND51 Dive Light looks like underwater while being used. And this is going to be the highest setting. This is going to be the 2,500 lumens that has 1 hour of runtime. During the rest of the video, I'll have the light positioned to the side of the GoPro so my hand is not blocking the rest of the view. In my opinion, this is a really good dive light. It was great for being able to see in dark little spots, so you can get close to help identify what you're seeing to see if it's worth something you want to shoot with your camera. For example, while using the dive light to search all these little crevices looking for some interesting life to film, we come across this beautiful Moorish idolfish. We see this big coral head up ahead. We're going to go use the dive light to look to see what's hiding inside. I was able to use the dive light to help hold it in the correct angle while trying to film it with the GoPro. I was able to identify it. I thought it was a lionfish, but I guess I was told that it is called a radial firefish. Maybe it's a subspecies of a lionfish out here in the Pacific. While finding this cushion star, I was able to turn the dive light down to the lowest setting to add additional light on top of my camera lights to help capture this cushion star. So as we were a little bit deeper on this particular dive, we went down to about 115 feet deep looking for some critters to shoot. We find these two nudibranchs right here, using the dive light to add additional light, turning it down so it's not washing out our subjects. And as we're cruising along the reef, we see this cool little turtle just kind of having a little chill out, you know, laying on the coral in this little crevice right here. We're going to use the dive light just to kind of add some nice additional light, trying not to shine the light in the turtle's face, letting it relax and enjoy itself. And here we are using the dive light above the water. We are at the bungalow over the water, shining the light into the water, 2,500 lumens. Good dive light. Just keep in mind that the light does warm up the longer you use it above the water. And that is going to conclude another episode of Cooper's Amputee Lifestyle, where we do a light review on the Odepro ND51 Dive Light. What a great dive light. Check the description below for all the details. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and we will see you on the next episode. Take care, be safe.